StudyMoore.com.
Yes, next we are going to cone. We are going to find out the areas of cone. The rough sketch of cone is like this. Base is of the shape of a circle. Here, this is the base and this is the curved face. So, base radius is commonly represented by small r. Base radius is represented by the letter small r, and this is the slant height represented by L, and this is the height of the cone H. Slant height represented by L, height represented by H, and base radius represented by small r. Now, if we are naming it as AOB, AOB is a right angled triangle. AOB is a right angled triangle, and hence by Pythagoras theorem we are getting relations connecting L, H and R. So, by applying Pythagoras theorem, the formula for finding the slant height L is equal to square root of H square plus R square, and formula for finding height H is equal to root of L square minus R square, and formula for finding the base radius small r is equal to root of L square minus H square. These are the formulas connecting L, H and R. Now, base is of the shape of a circle, so base area is equal to base area of a cone. Base area is equal to pi r square itself. Base area is pi r square, and curved surface area, we are writing it as CSA. Curved surface area of a cone, CSA. Curved surface area is equal to pi RL. Pi RL. This is the curved surface area of a cone. Now, adding these two means adding the curved surface area and base area, we are getting the total surface area of a cone. TSA means total surface area. Total surface area of a cone is equal to pi RL plus pi R square. Either we can study the formula as it is, pi RL plus pi R square, or we can take pi R as a common factor and reduce the formula to taking pi R as common factor. The remaining is L plus R. Pi R into L plus R is the total surface area. Then lastly, volume. Volume of a cone. Volume is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. Then remember, pi r square h is the volume of a cylinder, and 1 by 3 pi r square h is equal to volume of a cone. There is a relation between the volumes of cone and cylinder. If the base radius and heights of a cone and cylinder are equal, then the volume of a cone will be 1/3 of the volume of a cylinder. That is, if the volume of cylinder is pi r square h, then the volume of cone will be 1/3 of pi r square h, means 1 by 3 pi r square h. These are the formulas coming connected to cone. Now, next is sphere. Next is sphere. There is a speciality for a sphere. What is the speciality? If we are taking any solid other than sphere, there will be more than one face for any other solids than sphere. But a sphere has one and only face. That is the speciality or peculiarity of a sphere. A sphere has one and only face. The solid which has only one face is sphere. So, it has only one area, that is surface area. There is no CSA and TSA for a sphere, and the area of a sphere is called surface area. Surface area of a sphere. Surface area is equal to of a sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. This is the formula for finding the surface area of a sphere and volume. Volume of a sphere is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Remember, the formula for finding the surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square, and its volume is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. For a sphere, these two formulas are available. Okay. Now, next one is a hemisphere. What is a hemisphere? If a sphere is cut into two equal parts, one part is called a hemisphere. That means the actual half of a sphere is called a hemisphere. Let us draw the shape of a hemisphere. This is the shape of a hemisphere. When a sphere is cut into two equal parts, one part is hemisphere and it has two faces also. Sphere has only one and only face. But for a hemisphere, there are two faces. This is the curved face. This is the curved face. And this is the base or plane face, which is in the shape of a circle. So, a hemisphere has two faces. One is the plane face or base and other is the curved face. So, base area. Here is base area. This is the base of a hemisphere. Base area is equal to pi r square. Pi r square means area of circle. That is the base area and this is the curved face. So, curved surface area is there. Curved surface area, we can write it as shortly CSA. Curved surface area, CSA is equal to 2 pi r square. That means half of the surface area of a sphere. Surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square and its half is 2 pi r square. Adding these two areas, we are getting the total surface area of a hemisphere. Total surface area represented as TSA. Total surface area is equal to 2 pi r square plus pi r square, which is equal to 3 pi r square is the total surface area of a hemisphere. Remember, curved surface area of a hemisphere is 2 pi r square and the total surface area of a hemisphere is 3 pi r square. And finally, volume. Volume of a hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. That means half the volume of a sphere. Volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube and its half is 2 by 3 pi r cube is the volume of a hemisphere. So, study well all these formulas and remember it. Then we can do any problems on this chapter very easily. But only thing is we have to study all the formulas. Study well all the formulas, then it is easy for us to solve the problems on surface areas and volumes. Now, formulas are over and next we are going to start doing or solving problems on surface areas and volumes. Okay.